I just bought this because it was kind of creepy. I paid $2 for it.
My family calls it my superpower. It's my ability to see value in things that other people might overlook. Sometimes I go picking with my boyfriend, sometimes it's my best friend Sue, and sometimes it's my kids. But at the end of the day, it's all about having fun and hopefully just maybe making a profit.
Okay, it's time for a haul video. We are going to talk about everything that we got in yesterday's shopping video at the Goodwill. It was an amazing trip to the Goodwill. We don't often have trips like this, but there were like 3 different employees restocking while we were there, and I was just following behind them and just pulling stuff off the shelf and filling my cart. So you can't ask for a better trip to the Goodwill. We got some really great stuff. So I'm going to talk about the items that we got, what we paid for them, and how much I can expect to get for these items on eBay. So where should we begin? Oh, before I get started, I did want to address one quick thing. A lot of you have been asking, where's Sue? What's happened to Sue? Why are you not shopping with Sue anymore? You guys need to understand that Sue and I get together every Thursday. So that leaves 6 days of the week where I go out filming videos with Andrew, with Juliet, by myself. I'm out there filming for the channel and I'm posting the videos, and you know, one week I could film 4 videos during those 6 days. One week I could film 7 videos during those 6 days. I could film 2 videos in one day. I mean, so the space in between the Sue videos varies. But it doesn't mean that anything's happened to Sue. It doesn't mean that anything's happened with my relationship with Sue. Just, you guys need to chill out. Like, it's, if you're missing Sue, you can go find her over on her channel, Sue Me. She is posting videos over there. So, go find her over there. But everything's fine between me and Sue. We were just laughing about it today over lunch. Anyway, let's go over what we got in this shopping trip. Talk a little bit about what we paid for it and how much I can expect to get for it on eBay, since we are not doing Etsy at the moment. Not happy with them. If you want to know why, you can go check out Sue's channel. She did a whole entire video on their new shipping policies, and that is why I'm not doing Etsy. Okay, so where should we start? Let's start first with our little creamer here. I'm pretty thrilled with this creamer, and it was actually picked out by our friend that was shopping with us, that was camera shy. He kind of saw these brief glimpses of her throughout the video, but I really enjoyed having her there with us, and I'm looking forward to the next time that we shop together. So she picked this out, she passed it over to me, but I only paid $1 for it, and it is just a little figural creamer, and it's worth between $50 and $25. That's how much these go for. It is not hand painted, it is transfer wear, but it's got a floral pattern on it, and it doesn't appear to have any chips or cracks. I'll have Andrew look it over before I list it though, because apparently I'm not good at looking for chips and cracks. You guys know, you watch my videos, I'm always like, oh yeah, this is great. Oh wait, no, there's a chip or crack on it. So already we're making some money with the little creamer. Good profit there. Next, let's talk about this. Another item grabbed by our friend who was there and passed over to us. This is more than likely a little candy thing. So they would fill it with candy, and it would probably have a cardboard bottom, and you know, the kids would open it and eat the candy, and then it was just like a little glass trinket. So these are actually pretty cool. I come across them a lot, especially when I'm dump digging, because I do a lot of dump digging for my other channel, my metal detecting channel. And the reason I got into metal detecting was actually as a kid digging through old bottle dumps and stuff. And when we were digging through old bottle dumps, a lot of the times you come across these old candy things. So this is just, it's fun for me. I love this thing. I paid $1 for this. This is probably worth 10 to 15. But they have different ones. They have train ones, they have dogs, they have all sorts of fun different shapes. And different kinds of glass too. There's Vaseline glass and different colored glass. So that's kind of a neat find as well. Paid $1 for that. we'll just talk about the stuff that's right in front of us to begin with. Here we've got a little squirrel planter. I'm not sure if this is gonna focus for you guys. Just a little pink squirrel planter. Now I do believe that this planter is McCoy. It is not marked, but I think it's McCoy. You guys can feel free to correct me in the comments. I paid $2 for this, and I believe it's worth between $18 and $25 for the little squirrel planter. But I only paid $2 for it, so that's pretty good. And I think the fact that it's McCoy boosts the value as opposed to just a generic squirrel planter, you know, so that's kind of nice. Now let's talk about this planter. This is the little piggy butt planter. This one also no mark. They charged $5 for this one. I think because they knew I couldn't say no to the cute little piggy butts, and I would have to pay $5 for it. I did. I paid $5 for this. This planter right here is actually not worth as much as the squirrel planter. This one I would expect to get 15 to 20 for, maybe more, I'm not sure. There was one that sold for, I want to say around $15, but that one was white and it was painted. I don't know if the fact that this one is a solid matte blue, if that would actually do well for it, or if that would not do well for it. I'm not sure. But there's no chips or cracks that I can see, but we'll have Andrew look it over. And I don't know if it's just supposed to be the 3 little pigs or not, but I thought it was darling. I thought it was darling and delightful at the same time. I just bought this because it was kind of creepy. I paid $2 for it. Sometimes I buy stuff because it's just like, I know I'll never find another one. I will never find another dog like this. And so I just have to buy it. I know that sounds ridiculous, but some of you may understand. So I paid $2 for this. I'm not gonna keep this. I'm going to list it. I don't know how much this is gonna go for. I know I'm gonna get more than $2 for it. I'm thinking at least 15 bucks, just because it is a dog figurine and somebody's gonna see this and think it's the cutest thing in the world. They're gonna be like, oh, that looks like my little Fifi, I love it. Oh, they have the same eyes and the way they look at me, it's so loving, and I just can't leave it for somebody else to get. I don't know. Fifi is going to go to another loving home because I don't like the way Fifi looks at me. It's like it's gonna eat me in my sleep. So long, Fifi. Let's cleanse with this cute little guy. Now this guy has an original sticker. It is Norcrest, Japan. Paid $5 for this. I texted Donna. You guys know Donna is my friend who does the Basset Hound Rescue. She does auctions for Basset Hound Rescue. So what she does is she raises money for various Basset Hound Rescues. It's not just a single Basset Hound Rescue. It's Basset rescues from all over. And she'll run certain auctions just to raise money. And so I messaged her, actually before I started the video, I said, is this a Beagle or is this a Basset Hound? So I'm thinking it's probably a Beagle, but if she can pass it off as a Basset Hound and use it in one of her auctions, I'll probably send it off to her for an auction. So a lot of the stuff you guys see me pick up Basset Hound stuff, I donate that to her. I usually wait until I have a good bit of it and then I put it in a box, send it out to her, and she puts it out in her auctions and raises money for Basset rescues because I have a very soft spot for hounds. And actually, I'm using her coffee mug right now. Moondoggy Coffee. She also roasts coffee, so I love her coffee. But yeah, she also roasts coffee. So Moondoggy Coffee, you can check it out online. I've been drinking a little bit too much coffee, if you can't tell. So yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from Donna about this. I may be listing this. I think if I was to list this, I could probably get $20 to $25 for this because it's in such good condition. and it's got both of its eyeballs. A lot of the times the glue will come, you know, after some time the glue starts to just deteriorate and the eyeballs pop out. So the fact that this is in such good condition, you know, I paid $5 for it, so we'll see. It could be a donated item. Let's talk about this. Now, those of you who know that I have a Facebook group know that my friend Laura is one of my admins, and she is very good with pottery and ceramics. And I could not for the life of me read the mark on the bottom of this. I'm like tilting it and I don't know. So she actually read the mark on the bottom for me. And it's wait. It is, I have to scroll through here because I was sending them all pictures of my creepy dog. Rumrill is the brand of this planter. So Laura was able to decipher that for me. Paid $4 for this. Some of their stuff goes really, really high. And I'm not sure exactly what causes the prices to go so high. I'm not familiar with this pottery. You know, if it was Royal Hager, I could tell you, I could probably say, oh, well, this goes high because this, or, you know, whatever. This pottery, I'm not familiar with, but it is a really nice piece. I like the lines of it. It's got nice lines and it's marked. So paid $4 for this. I'm thinking I can get upwards of $65 for this based on the prices of some of their stuff. It could go higher. Like I said, some of their stuff sells for a lot of money. It could be one of those pieces that sells for a lot of money. I don't know. But based on other prices of their stuff, 65 is a conservative guess of how much that could go for. I like to stay conservative. I try to anyway. Let's talk about this. Unfortunately, it's got a chip on the spout, which I don't know if that was there when I bought it. I feel like it wasn't, and somehow it happened. Somehow, I don't know. Maybe when it was being packed, maybe when I got it home. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed in it. Now, when I saw this in the video, I said, oh, that looks French. I know that it's not French, but I have a piece in my own kitchen that is French, and so it kind of reminded me of that piece, and so I said, that looks French. I don't think it is French. But it's got, like, it would look good in a French country kitchen is what I was thinking in my head. And sometimes I just don't verbalize what I'm thinking in my head and it comes out weird. And then people are like, well, that's stupid. And I'm like, oh, but that's not what I meant. Paid $4 for this. I think if it didn't have the chip, I could probably get $25 to $30 for it. But because it has the chip, I don't think I can get that much for it. I don't know what I could get for this, but I am going to list it as is. I always put as is in my listings that have damage, or I try to, if I have enough characters. Sometimes I have to put it down in the description if I don't have enough characters. But what I do, you know, my French pitcher isn't chipped, but I use it for my utensils. I have it next to my stove and I have all my utensils in it. So, I mean, this would make for a utensil holder. So, I don't know. Just a thought. But I paid $4 for that. I'm thinking maybe 10 to 15 for it, at least make my money back and a little bit of profit, but nowhere near what I could have gotten for it if it was not shipped, unfortunately. We've got this little dish. Paid $2 for this. I thought it was dainty and I really liked the flowers on it. That's why I like. I liked the flowers. So, I mean, what more can you say? The flowers were nice. It does appear to be transferware. It is not hand painted. It is made by Royal Staffordshire Porcelain. Marguerite is the pattern. Paid $2 for this. I would expect to get $5 to $8. I'm sorry. Yeah, probably $5 to $8. I don't know what I'm saying. Any more coffee? $5 to $8 for that, probably. The Chromex ice bucket. Unfortunately, I don't have any polish for this, so I would probably sell this. So I gotta be careful. I would probably sell this just the way it is, as is, without being polished, unfortunately. Or maybe I should go pick up some chrome. I don't know. I'm not committed to the work involved in polishing this because I only paid $3 for it. So I will probably list it as is. This would sell probably between $10 and $15. That's what these sell for. But it is Chromex, and Chromex is a good brand, especially when you're looking at canisters, if you can get them for a good price. Now, Chromex canisters can bring pretty good money, so I'm always looking for Chromex. Let's see here, what else do we have? We're gonna wait to talk about that. We've got this reticulated, I guess this is a dish. This reticulated dish, we talk about reticulated. We got some reticulated dishes the last time we were at the Goodwill. We paid $3 for this dish. I would expect to get $15 to $20 for this dish. It's no chips, no cracks. It is nice. This one is just marked Bavaria. This is not Schumann Bavaria. I don't know if the Schumann is implied or if maybe this is just Bavaria. Or maybe the Schumann wore off. I do not know. But I paid $3 for it, so I'm gonna make some money on that. The quails. Now, see, I paid $2 a piece for these, and I'm not sure who makes them, and I'm not really sure how much I can get for them, honestly. I got them because they were vintage and they were neat. So I think they're red clay, so I don't know if that would make them terracotta. Feel free to correct me in the comments. I know you won't hesitate to do so. So $4 into these. I would expect to get 18 to 25 for them. I believe they're quails. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're some other bird. I don't know, but I liked those. So these. Juliet has not seen this yet, and I can guarantee that by the time she sees this, it is going to be, it's going to disappear. It's never going to make it online, but it is dogs made out of seashells. She's going to find it. It's not going to make it online. Let's just face the facts. This paid $4 for these. I think these are schnauzers. I think. Or terriers, maybe wire-haired terriers. I don't know. Paid $4 for these. I'm thinking I can get $15 to $18 for this. They're so realistic. They're salt and pepper shakers, but they're just so realistic. It's kind of ridiculous. Usually they're like cartoony and you know whatever, but I thought these were just straight up figurines. I didn't even realize these were salt and pepper shakers when I first got them. But I like those. Talk about the pig. The carved pig. He is so fun. I paid $2 for this. Now another one has sold for, I want to say $12, but it wasn't this detailed and it wasn't this nice. This is a dish of some sort. I'm not sure if you would put nuts in it. It's a nut dish. But $2 for this, I would expect to get between 18 and 25 for this. Just because the carving is actually pretty nice. And I don't know where it's made. I don't know what kind of wood it is. So unfortunately, I would be lacking in those details, but it's a pretty cute pig. All right, where are we? This. Our shopper friend also found this piece. This is an Asian ginger jar, I do believe. I do not recognize the mark on the bottom. There's a price tag on there. I'm actually going to gift this to Sue, and maybe she'll talk about it in one of her videos because I don't know much about this. Paid $10 for it, but this is going to be a Sue item. So I've actually got a pile over there for Sue of stuff that I've acquired. So I'm going to put that in the Sue pile, and she can have that and maybe make sense of it. I don't know. I got this because it's a cat. I paid $2 for it. I believe it is modern. I would expect to get, I don't know, $8 to $12 for this. This is just a modern cat. I can't say no to a cat. The stoneware bowl that I told you I promised to show you. This is McCoy, probably from the 1920s. It is the number 9 shield mark, and it is in really good condition. There's like barely, there's like no chips, really, hardly at all. There's some manufacturer dings that you can tell because there's no glaze on them. But this is like a really nice bowl. Paid $15 for this. If I was to sell it, I would probably get $45 to $65. That's what I could find online. But I'm going to hold on to this. I'm not selling this. I am slowly building a mixing bowl collection. For those of you who watch my channel know that I don't cook. So it's gonna be interesting to have a collection of bowls that I never use. But they're pretty, so it really doesn't matter. I also picked up these. They have been in my video a couple times, and they have just been there because they never move. I paid $4 a piece for these, but some of my viewers had expressed an interest in these, and so I decided that if they were still there, I would grab them. So these are both scenes from Ireland, and I guess they're like little dioramas because they've got like, I don't know, they're kind of 3D. But one is Ladies View Killarney. I know I'm not pronouncing that right. I'm gonna apologize in advance. Killarney, Ireland, and this one is Bunratty Castle. So I'm gonna list those. I'm not sure what they would sell for. I honestly don't know, but my viewers were interested, so I grabbed those. I think that's really everything besides the one item that I wanted to talk about. But I'm gonna stop my camera real quick and restart it because we're almost at 22 minutes. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is the one item that I got super excited about when Andrew found. And one of the reasons we got so excited about it is because I suspected that it could be silver. Now, I've done a little research on this item since we found it. Paid $4 for it, I should throw that out there. What this is a shard box. So what they would do is if a piece of porcelain broke, they would make a box out of it. And so it's possible that this piece that it was made out of is actually an old piece of porcelain. But the box itself, I'm not sure what that would date to. It is more than likely silver plate. I could not find any silver examples of a shard box. So it is probably silver plate. I did not test it, but based on all the listings I could possibly find being silver plate, I'm going to venture a guess and say, okay, this is silver plate. So the value in these really depends on what the theme is. There's a lot that are just blue and white. This one particularly is a rose mandarin scene. So what that means is it is only people. There are no flowers, there are no butterflies, there are no birds, it's just people. So the just people happen to sell for more money than the other boxes. So I'm feeling pretty good about this box. I'm thinking I could probably get $65 to $85 for this box because of the people, because of the theme. If it was just the blue and white porcelain, it could sell from $10 to $20. So it has a lot to do with the scene depicted on the shard box. And I'm pretty thrilled with that. So Andrew did a good job when he spotted this on the shelf. He's not here to, you know, rub it in that he's the one who spotted it, but you can kind of hear him. I mean, if you're quiet enough, you can hear him rubbing it in, I think so. Oh yeah, there it is. Anyway, I'm just so excited about this box. This is really cool. And you know what? I learned something new when I was researching it, because when we originally found it, I did not know a thing about shard boxes. And that's the beauty of finding these items, is doing the research and learning new things. And that's why I'm so big on research and, you know, researching your items, and because you learn, and that's how you get your knowledge and you learn about these items, is you research. And you could set out to be learning about one thing and learn about so many other things. It's just, that's how you build your knowledge. So anyway, this is our shard box, and this is our haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it's been a long week. Andrew's coming home tomorrow. I'm going to do listings this weekend. So you're not gonna see hardly any of this stuff on eBay, but this weekend I am going to be listing stuff when Andrew gets home. So this stuff's gonna start popping up this weekend. If you're looking for it, make sure you're checking in. It will be on eBay, and yeah. But tomorrow is a Sue day, so you guys have that to look forward to, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Later.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you've spotted something that you just can't live without, don't worry. I've put a link to our Etsy store down in the description.